The action camera world is heating up again, and this time it's not GoPro stealing the spotlight. With the DJI Mini 5 Pro already shaking up the drone market earlier this year, DJI isn't slowing down. Now all eyes are turning towards something even smaller, even more disruptive. The DJI Osmo Nano, an ultra-compact action camera officially set to launch on September 23, 2025. This isn't just another pocket-sized gadget. The Nano represents DJI's latest vision for a wearable, magnetic, and modular action camera system that blends creativity, portability, and power into a form factor that almost disappears in your hand. If you thought the DJI Osmo Action 4 or the Mini 5 Pro drones were impressive, what's coming next is a whole new category of compact storytelling gear. Over the next deep dive, we're going to explore every single leak, rumor, and insider detail about this upcoming device. From its modular magnetic design to its rumored 4K 120fps video capabilities, from its clever ecosystem of mounts to the battery life and pricing that could make GoPro very nervous. By the end of this breakdown, you'll see why the Osmo Nano isn't just another action cam. It could be the true definition of an everyday carry camera, one that redefines how creators, travelers, athletes, and even casual vloggers capture life's moments. So grab your gear, because we're diving headfirst into everything we know so far about the DJI Osmo Nano. The rise of ultra-compact cameras. Before we get into the Nano itself, let's zoom out for a moment. The action camera market has been dominated by GoPro for over a decade. DJI entered the scene with its Osmo Action series, focusing on ruggedness, stabilization, and modularity. But with the rise of short-form content, daily vlogging, and wearable tech, the market is shifting. People don't just want a rugged camera for extreme sports anymore. They want something tiny, lightweight, and always ready. A camera that can snap onto a shirt, clip onto a helmet, mount to a bike, or even stick to a fridge door for creative shots. The success of magnetic systems like the Insta360 Go series showed that there's massive demand for small but powerful wearable cameras. The DJI Osmo Nano is DJI's answer to that demand. It's not trying to replace the Osmo Action 5 Pro or compete directly with GoPro Hero models. Instead, it's carving out a new category, a true wearable action cam with professional-grade imaging inside a body so small you'll forget you're even carrying it. Design philosophy. Magnetic from every angle, from the ox. Leaked images and reports, the Osmo Nano's design language is pure innovation. Unlike traditional action cameras with single mount points, the Nano is magnetic on all sides. This isn't just about convenience, it's about creativity. Imagine snapping it directly onto your shirt for a hands-free vlog, sticking it onto a metal pole for a unique angle without a tripod switching polarity to mount it on. Surfaces where normal magnets wouldn't hold. This level of versatility could redefine on-the-go shooting. Because the Nano adapts to your environment instead of forcing you to adapt to it. DJI is also rumored to be launching an entire ecosystem of mounts and accessories alongside the Nano. Shirt magnets, chest straps, helmet clips, vehicle mounts, headbands, and even GoPro-style adapters. With this, the Nano instantly slots into both DJI's and GoPro's accessory universes. A brilliant move that makes it attractive for new buyers and existing action cam users alike. And yes, it even comes with a magnetic safety lanyard because as convenient as magnets are, no one wants their $400 gadget bouncing down a cliffside trail. Modular system. Camera plus. Pod DJI has leaned into modularity before with the Osmo Action 2, and the Nano takes that approach further. The system is dual component. The camera module, ultra lightweight, weighing just 58 grams, smaller than most pocket lighters. This is the part you'll wear, clip, or mount, the detachable OLED pod, the brains and interface, featuring a bright OLED touchscreen for framing, playback, and settings. Here's the genius part. The camera module itself has no screen, which saves weight and keeps it ultra-compact. The pod handles the heavy lifting, and it's reversible. Flip it forward for selfies or vlogging, or backward for POV action shots. And just like DJI's drones, you'll also get gesture controls and voice commands, making it possible to start recording, switch modes, or snap photos completely hands-free. This modular system is all about flexibility, minimal weight when you want it, a full control hub when you need it. The sensor, proven power from the Action 4 and 5. Pro under the hood, The Osmo Nano is expected to pack a 1.3-inch CMOS sensor, the very same sensor DJI used in the Osmo Action 4 and the Mini 5 Pro drone. Why is this important? Because DJI isn't experimenting here. They're doubling down on a sensor that's already battle-tested and praised for excellent low-light performance. Natural, balanced color science, strong dynamic range for sunrise, sunset, and high-contrast shots. By reusing this sensor, DJI keeps consistency across its ecosystem, meaning if you're mixing footage between a DJI drone and the Nano, your shots will look cohesive without hours of color grading. It also helps DJI reduce costs and speed up development, allowing them to launch the Nano at a more competitive price point than competitors, without sacrificing image quality. Video performance, 4K slow motion, and horizon lock. The Nano isn't pulling punches when it comes to video capabilities. Rumored specs include 4K at 60 FPS for crisp, smooth footage, 4K at 120 FPS for cinematic slow motion, 1080p at 240 FPS for extreme slow motion shots, horizon lock stabilization, keeping your footage level even if the camera tilts or spins. Combine this with DJI's signature rock-steady stabilization, and you've got a camera that can handle everything from skateboarding to mountain biking to underwater exploration. This isn't just a wearable cam, it's a cinematic tool in miniature form, battery life, and charging. One of the biggest limitations of compact cameras is battery life. But the Nano reportedly delivers around 2.5 hours of continuous recording, which is more than enough for casual creators, vloggers, or athletes filming training sessions. And if you're worried about downtime, DJI's fast USB-C charging has you covered. 80% charge in just 20 minutes. That's perfect for on-the-go creators who need to top up quickly between shoots. Storage options. Storage flexibility is another highlight. The Nano will reportedly come in 64GB and 128GB models, with internal flash memory for reliability, plus a microSD card slot for expansion. This dual system means you don't have to worry about running out of space mid-shoot. And you don't have to fully rely on fragile microSD cards, software, and AI features. Of course, what makes DJI devices stand out isn't just hardware, it's the software. The Nano integrates seamlessly with the DJI Mimo app, bringing real-time editing with templates and filters, AI-driven shot suggestions that recommend framing and camera moves, quick sharing tools optimized for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. This makes the Osmo Nano a creator-first camera, designed for today's fast-paced social media environment. Pricing and value now. The big question? How much will it cost? Retail leaks suggest 64G by model, $369,399 USD, 128GB model, $399,429 USD. That pricing undercuts the GoPro Hero 13 and even competes with Insta360's smaller cameras. When you consider the premium sensor, modular design, magnetic mounts, and DJI's brand reputation, the Nano is shaping up to be one of the best value action cams of 2025. Why the DJI Osmo Nano matters. Here's the bigger picture. The Nano isn't just another gadget. It represents a shift in how we think about cameras. For travel vloggers, it's the ultimate lightweight companion. For athletes and adventurers, it's a wearable that won't weigh you down. For parents, it's a family cam that can be clipped anywhere to capture spontaneous memories. For content creators, it's a tool that makes short-form video creation effortless. It's about democratizing cinematic storytelling by putting a pro-level sensor in the tiniest, most flexible package possible. Final thoughts. The DJI Osmo Nano could very well be the biggest action camera launch of 2025. With its magnetic design, modular system, proven sensor, strong video specs, decent battery life, and competitive pricing, DJI is setting itself up to not just compete, but potentially dominate a whole new segment of the market. And the best part? We're only days away from the official launch, so the only question is, will you be picking up the DJI Osmo Nano when it drops?